Dear exchange and visiting students of Fall 2021, welcome to our first orientation session. We hope that you all survived your quarantine well, and those who are still in quarantine, you only have a few more days left. Before we begin with our orientation, let us give floor to our Vice President, Dr. Lee Dong-hyuk.
This is Dong-hyuk Lee, Vice President of International Affairs. I'm so glad to meet you at the Konkuk University campus. In this semester, we have a total of 170 exchange and visiting students from 40 different countries and regions. The Konkuk University warmly welcomes you all and wish you enjoy wonderful college life at the Konkuk University. As you know, the Konkuk University has a beautiful campus, wonderful students, and faculty members. So you can build a great relationship and professional network with the great people. Moreover, you can take an opportunity to improve expertise in your professional area by working with faculty members who are scholarly renowned. Also, the Konkuk University is located at geographically convenient area. You can easily access to many hot places from here using public transportations. So you can experience various cultural aspects of Korea and while you're here. Please do not hesitate taking chances of learning about Korea and Koreans. Now, you're free from 2 weeks of self-quarantine. I believe that you have learned how much your freedom is critical for your life. I hope you enjoy your freedom as much as you can while you're here in Korea. However, that does not mean that you can do everything without restrictions, especially in this pandemic situation. As you know, you should wear a mask and keep social distances while you're here in public. So please keep checking on your emails from the university and be aware of information from Korean government regarding COVID-19, okay? I strongly believe that you will have wonderful time and great experiences. And at the end of this semester, probably you would consider staying one more semester. Please contact me and staff of International Students Office when you have questions and need any help. We're here for you. Thank you so much for your visiting and have a great semester. Thank you.
Our orientation session will be around 30 minutes, and after the orientation, you will be able to meet with your ISVs. The Zoom chat will be open until you all finish, so use this time wisely to acclimate yourself to various essential parts of your life at Konkuk and ask as many questions you need. Before we begin our orientation, let me first introduce you to the members of the Office of International Affairs. We are located at the first floor of the law school building, and you can come to us for help when there are any issues that you could not seek assistance with your ISVs, such as administrative help. The Office of International Affairs is headed by Mr. Chung Woo-young, our director in charge. Mr. Park Dae-hee, Seo Young-jin, and Kim Byung-soo is in charge of partnerships with foreign universities, the Americas, Europe, and Asia respectively. Mr. Park Dae-hee is also in charge of our inbound exchange program, and Mr. Seo Young-jin is in charge of our outbound exchange programs for Konkuk students. Mr. Kim Byung-soo is in charge of our short-term international programs such as ISP and IWP. We also have our English editor, Ms. Ham Ji-soo, and our administrative assistant welcoming you at the front desk at our office, Ms. Won Kyung-mi. Ms. Kim Ju-yeon is in charge of our Global Initiative Department. And lastly, my name is Lee Han-gyul. I will be your guide and help during your stay at Konkuk, so if you need anything from us, you can contact me or Mr. Park Dae-hee. I assume that a lot of you have chosen Konkuk as your school of choice sports location. Konkuk University is comprised of two campuses, one here at Seoul and another global campus at Chungju. Although most of you are yet to see, Ilgam-ho, located at the middle of Seoul campus, is the second largest lake in Seoul. You'll be able to enjoy its beauty in full once you're all out of quarantine. On the right, you can see Kongguk's main library, which I hope all of you will be using frequently. And the building on the left is currently being used as the university's museum. It is located right next to our office, so try visiting if you're interested. Now, one of the buildings you may notice right away when you visit the campus will be the new Millennium Building. In front of the building, you'll be able to see a statue of our school's mascot, which is often used by graduating students as a photo spot. Konkuk University is a pretty large campus with a lot of buildings, so we have a numbering system to easily identify our buildings. It will be much easier to find your way around campus using this numbering system instead of memorizing the building's name. You can also pick up a physical map of our campus at our office if you need it. One thing to note is that due to COVID-19, some of the buildings that you may need to access during the semester may require you to tap your student ID card in order to enter. The Student Union building, where facilities such as the post office, cafeteria, and the bank is located, also needs to be granted access to enter. So in order to gain access, please download the KT entrance permission form and visit the building at Konkuk Gate. Throughout the semester, there will be various important information that you will need in order to navigate year-round campus. Please take a look at all these links below for more information on Wi-Fi, facilities, and services available on campus. These links will also be provided in the online guidebook. Some of you may have already figured your way around Konkuk's website, but there are two important sites that you must know. First is the portal, or in other words, the academic system. It is mainly used for checking your grades and other academic information. Next is what we call the eCampus. It is used by professors for uploading materials for classes and other course-related notices, such as Zoom links and etc. Now, all of these websites mentioned can be logged in using your portal ID and password. We strongly suggest you do not change your password. If you lose it, we cannot reset it or retrieve it for you. And if you try to reset your password yourself, temporary passwords are only going to be sent to your mobile phone number on the portal or the academic system. Since international students' mobile phone numbers are left blank, you will have to update your mobile phone number on the portal yourself. Failure to update your information and all the consequences due to lack of action on your side will be your responsibility. So please update your information if you wish to avoid any problems in the future regarding password losses. I know that some of you may already be following the news regarding the COVID-19 situation in Korea yourselves, and we've been seeing more than 1,000 confirmed cases daily. And the government and the public as a whole is constantly fighting to stop any more spread of the virus. As most of you have already experienced going through immigration and quarantine, the Korean government has implemented various measures for the prevention of COVID-19. In compliance with such measures, you will be asked to check your temperature when entering buildings on campus, and you will need to show your student ID for clarification. Also, a visitor's log is a must anywhere you go. You can use your phone to digitally scan a QR code or fill out a visitor's log. In addition to this, some or most of your classes will be held online, either as a hybrid class to ensure the safety of all our students and our instructors. The Korean government announces the social distancing level and any changes to the level, and such implementation of new rules will be announced via email by the Office of International Affairs. So please turn on your notification for your email account to be up to date on the latest information. If you wish to see the official and most accurate information on the COVID-19 progression in Korea, please visit KCDC's website. And by any chance you come down with a fever or any symptoms that points toward COVID-19, please visit your local health center to be tested and notify your ISV. We hope you won't have to use any of the contacts listed below, but if you need any official assistance or medical help, these are the emergency contacts that you can use in Korea. Most important thing to note is that if you face any problems during your stay at Konkuk, please notify your ISVs of your situation. Now, to move on from heavy topics, let's talk about what you can experience in Seoul and in Kongu. Kongu's Seoul campus is located in the heart of Seoul and has access to anywhere in Seoul with 2 subway lines. Konkuk University will be able to provide you with a gateway to countless leisure and outdoor activities, exciting new experiences and attractions. Now, those who have Googled top places to visit in Seoul may already heard of these places such as Hongdae, Itaewon, Gangnam, and Dongdaemun. Take yourself on a trip using the subway to places such as Chamsil Lotte Tower and go visit Dongdaemun Design Plaza designed by Zaha Hadid and take a look at some of the exhibitions held there. Now, you can't say you have experienced Seoul without enjoying Seoul's dynamic nightlife in places such as Hongdae, Gangnam, and Itaewon. But as you know, due to COVID-19, you have to make sure you do this while social distancing and keeping safe with masks on. When the weather becomes cooler, gather with your friends for a picnic at a nearby Hangang Railroad Park and enjoy a piece of serenity at the metropolitan heart of Seoul at Gyeongbokgung and Cheonggyecheon. Just as exploring Seoul, your classes and grades are important as well. You should have already experienced your first manual course registration last week, and this week will be your last chance at manual course registration. I hope you all have read the course registration guide thoroughly, and we hope that you all can enroll in the classes you need. But even if you fail to do so during the manual course registration period, you can always take your add and drop form and ask your professors for permission to be enrolled in their class during the add and drop period. They will take into account that you are all short-term exchange students and will most likely let you enroll. Although it is highly unlikely, sometimes there are classes canceled due to a small number of students signing up. Remember to check your portal for any canceled classes. Now, October 18th to the 22nd and December 13th to the 17th will be your official exam weeks, but some professors may have it a week early or late. So remember to schedule your flights wisely. For those who are staying at the dormitory, you will need to check out once the semester is over. But if you wish to stay a few more days, you can sign up for the vacation stay when the time comes and only pay for the extra days you stay. Now, another important thing that you have to remember is that your final grades will be available on your portal starting for December 19th until the 31st. After this period, it will no longer be available online, and you will have to wait until we send out the official transcript in late January. Now, some of you may wish to stay a bit longer in Korea after your semester is over, but you have to remember your visa will expire the day we report to the immigration office that the semester has ended, and you must leave Korea within a month. Konkuk's international program is comprised of various different programs, and all of you are currently either participating in our exchange or visiting program. Currently, we have around 170 students, with 95% being new students. 68% of you are from European countries and 14% from the American continent, and the 18% from Asian countries. Some of you may wish to extend your stay after this semester, but do remember that all exchange/visiting students are only allowed a maximum of 2 semesters. Also, regardless of the program type, you must all register for at least 1 course to maintain your visa, so make sure you finish your course registration. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, there are limitations to the services we can provide, but we are always open to help you when you face any problems during your stay at Konkuk. To name a few activities in the last semester, we've conducted a one-on-one language exchange program with exchange and Konkuk students. For those wanting to learn Korean with a friend, can participate in this program to increase your Korean level. We also conduct small group cultural programs with our ISVs, but this is to be decided as we will have to follow social distancing guidelines. As most of you already know, during your semester, you will be joined by our ISVs, and for those who signed up, our iBuddies. Your iBuddies will be a great opportunity to befriend a fellow Konkuk student whilst during the pandemic, and your ISV will be your assistants and friend during your semester. Now, to move on to the most important tasks you must finish as a foreign student in Korea. Depending on your nationality and your period of stay, you will need to finish the following tasks. First, foreigners staying in Korea for more than 90 days must register at an immigration office within their 90 days of their arrival. After the orientation, your ISVs will help you register for a registration card, so please follow their instructions carefully. Remember, if you fail to meet the deadline, you will be charged a hefty fine and will be considered an illegal alien. When signing up for your registration card, students from the following countries will need to submit a TB test result, so remember to visit the nearest certified clinic. After you receive your registration card and you change your accommodation for some reason, remember to report to the nearby community center of your district. This is extremely important as not only will you be fined, but important government documents may be sent to your address on your registration card. And if you fail to update your current address, this may result in unwanted confusion. Also, most mobile and other monetary transaction in Korea requires a domestic bank account. We highly suggest you visit the on-campus Shinhan Bank to register for one. Opening a Shinhan Bank account is mandatory for those living in the dorms as your deposit will only be returned to a Shinhan Bank account, so visit the bank as soon as possible. Now, when making a bank account, they will most likely issue a debit card that is for domestic use only. If you wish to retrieve your money left in your bank account after you depart from Korea, make sure that you either connect your student ID card to your bank account or download the Seoul Global app so you can access your account internationally. One last thing to check off your list is your insurance. I hope you have all brought insurance to cover your stay in Korea. Starting from March 1st, 2021, all D2 visa holders will mandatorily be subscribed to the National Health Insurance according to their foreigner registration date. All the information will be sent by the government to your address registered in your registration card, so please remember to update the address if you change your address. If you have already brought insurance to cover your stay from your home country, you can sign up for exemption, although it may be denied depending on the coverage of your insurance. But remember to prepare all your documents beforehand, as you'll be automatically subscribed once you receive your card. All the information regarding the National Health Insurance Scheme is in our online guidebook, so please read it carefully during your free time. Probably the most crucial information that you may seek during your stay will be visa related. If you have any questions regarding your visa or any immigration services, please call the Immigration Help Center at 1345. They are the most up-to-date on visa-related issues, so please check all information with them before taking any actions. Now, most of the troubles you may come across during your stay at Konkuk will be answered in the FAQ section of our student guidebook. We strongly recommend you use this frequently as it will be the quickest way to have your questions answered. Some of you may not know, but we have a website for our Office of International Affairs. Important notices regarding cultural program announcements, extracurricular activities, and many more will be uploaded there, so please take a look while you have the free time. We've now come to the end of our orientation. Thank you all for joining us, and we hope this will be of help during your stay at Konkuk. All the necessary information and this orientation file will be sent to your email address, so keep it handy. We hope to see you soon, all out of quarantine and enjoying your life in Seoul. You will now soon be joined by our ISVs and assigned each in groups. Your ISVs will help you through your foreigner registration card, application, and will answer questions regarding your life at Konkuk. Please click the group room with your ISV's name to join them.